VK sir, you are now live on YouTube.
Thanks, sir. Hi, students. Good evening, everyone. Hope you are all doing great. Welcome back to the basic math session on Saturday. Right? I'm sure you must have been coming across many types of different basics that would have been helping you solving questions while you are solving any question. Right? Let's continue this and then ensure whatever the things required for you to solve most of the questions in the quant section, you will get it here. Right? So the point is to understand how to go with the questions faster. Whenever you need to solve, how you take less number of time. We will be considering all of that. Good evening, Rakshit. Good evening, Shivam. Good evening, Asta. Right. Today, I decided to discuss one of the very important things with respect to arithmetic chapter. For the initial 10-15 minutes, I might be discussing something which you already know. Post 15-20 minutes, I'll ensure you will get one of the best methods to solve most of the arithmetic questions. How you can solve the arithmetic questions faster, right? Till now, I'm sure you must have thought of percentage chapter as different and ratios chapter as different, right? But there are some things that becomes very easier if you just combine the topics and then look at the question as a single unit with respect to both the topics, right? How percentages can become ratios, how ratio can become percentages, right? These things we are going to see, but before that, quickly we will discuss some mandatory things which you are supposed to remember, right? I am sure during the percentages classes, whenever you have studied, these things you must have come across. Okay. The first thing that I would like to revise or would like you all to know is percentage to fraction conversion. Percentage to fraction conversion, right? It's a very important skill that you all need to remember. And last time when we had the session in basic maths, I gave you certain set of things that you need to remember for sure, and if at all you want to crack any competitive exam where quantitative aptitude is there, right? And just the same way, for you to solve arithmetic questions better, these coming fractions are very important. Okay? This many very, huh? So we all know that if I want to find out 50% of something, we say it as off, right? 50% is off. We all know this, right? 1 by 2 is 50%. Then similarly, 100% is 1 by 1, right? 50%, why it is becoming 1 by 2? It is 50%. That is 1 by 2. If at all I want to know 50% of 60, I simply write half of 60, right? 2 ones are 230. The answer will be 30. So it's as simple as that to find the answers if at all you know the percentage in terms of fractions, right? I am sure most of you might have known this percentage to fraction conversion, but I'm just quickly going through it so that we will use a lot of it in the upcoming half an hour to 45 minutes. Okay. So the first thing, 50% is equal to 1 by 2. 100% is equal to 1 by 1, right? 1 by 3 will be, 1 by 3 will be, I'm sure you must all know this, 33.33%. 1 by 4 is equal to 25%. 1 by 5 is equal to 20%. And 1 by 6 will be 16.67%. 1 by 7 will be 14.28%. 1 by 8 will be 12.5%. 1 by 9 will be 11.11%. 1 by 10 will be simply 10%, right? 1 by 11 would be 9.09%, right? 9.09%. 1 by 12 is equal to 8.33%, right? 1 by 13 will be 7.69%. 1 by 14 will be 7.14%, and 1 by 15 will be 6.67%, right? Even if you want, you can add this also, 1 by 16, which is 6.25%, right? I don't need to say that you have to remember each and every fraction whichever is appearing in front of you. Of course, you are expected to remember each and every fraction. No other option you have. You have to remember these things, because these are the values that you keep on coming across in most of the questions, right? This is percentage to fractions. Now, similarly, in this, if at all I am asking you to find out 55.55% of 36, right? We don't know what is 55.55%, but we have this 11.11, which can be written in terms of 55.55%. So what would I do there? I would write this as 5 into 11.11% of 36. 11.11% is what? 1 by 9. 1 by 9 of 36. Then I'll write 9 ones are 9 fours are 5 fours are 20. Right? This is how these percentages helps. And similarly, if at all I have, see, if at all I have, let me take this. Yeah, let me take 63.63% of 63.63% of 44, right? We have two numbers being repeated. 9.09 will take exactly. So this is 09.09%, two numbers getting repeated. How can 9 become 63? I have to multiply this by 7. So I'll write this as 7 into 9.09% of 44, and 9.09% is 1 by 11, which is nothing but 7 by 11 of 44. 11 ones are 11 fours are 7 fours are 28, right? This is very simple, and this little bit of practice you will be able to remember these things. But you need to understand that I should be able to write 55.55% as 5 by 9. This is the skill. This is what I have given to you, and this is the skill that you need to develop. And you should be able to write 63.63% as 63.63% as 7 9 is 63. 7 into 9.09%. You should understand this is nothing but 7 by 11. To be able to write 63.63% is 7 by 11. Now, what happens if at all my number goes beyond 100%? For example, I want to find out 161.11% of 36. How will I write this as? I will split it in terms of the percentages that I know. 161.11% is 100% plus 50% plus 150 is over 11.11% of 36. Right now it will be easy for me. 100% of 36 is 36. 50% of 36 is 18. 11.11% of 36 is 1 by 9 of 36, which is 4. 36 plus 4, 40. 40 plus 18, 58. My answer is 58. But if at all I want to write only the fraction of 161.11%, how would I write the fraction? 100% is 1 by 1. 50% is 1 by 2. 11.11% is 1 by 9, right? This is the fraction. Now LCM would be 18. Here I'll have 18 plus 9 plus 2. So 29 by 18 will become the fraction for 161.11%. So now I assume that each and every one of you understood how to convert the percentages into fraction by using the fractions that we already know of some percentages. ये जितने भी percentages आपको दिख रहा है उसको यूज करके कैसे करना, I assume you all understood, right? ये आपको पता होना चाहिए. You need to be very good at it, right? So now let's go for the next layer. One more thing that I want to discuss, which is percentage change. What is the percentage change? Then we will go for exactly why I am taking this class of doing these things very fast, quickly. Okay? And I'm sure most of you might have known this percentage change concept of this percentage change. Concept of this percentage change, right? What is the meaning of percentage change? Percentage change basically means what is the increase or decrease in terms of the value with respect to the base value. What is the increase or decrease of the given base value with, any value with respect to the base value in terms of 100%, with respect to 100%. For example, I say the value has increased from 30 to 40. The value has increased from 30 to 40, right? Initially it was 30, now it is 40. Now I need to know how much is the percentage change, right? If I take 30 as 100 percentage, 40 will be how much? Cross multiply. 30x equal to 100 into 40. 0 cancel. X is equal to 400 by 3, which is nothing but 133.33. That means if this is 100 percentage, this will become 133.33 percentage. So I can clearly see that the percentage increase is 133.33% minus 100%, which is 33.33%. Whereas we don't follow this method, but this is the traditional method. How do we find the percentage change? We find the percentage change using this simple basic cheeser formula, which is difference upon reference into 100, right? This is something we always do in order to find out the percentage change, right? In this 30 to 40, what is the difference? Difference is 10. What is the reference? 30 out of 100, right? 0 gone. 1/3 of 100 is 33.33%. 1/3 of 100 is 33.33%. So this is how we find out the percentage change. Similarly, if at all we want to find out a number is going from 80 to 60, right? Now what is the percentage change, right? What is the difference? Difference is 20. Reference is going from 80 to 60. 80 into 100. 0 cancel. 2 by 8 is 1 by 4 of 100, which is 25 percentage, right? Basically these percentages will help you in understand the transaction very well. और जब भी आप कोई भी जॉब करने के लिए जाते हो, if you want 20% hike or 30% hike in whenever you change a company, you will discuss in terms of percentage. मुझे 50% हाइक चाहिए, मुझे 100% हाइक चाहिए, मतलब जितना भी मेरा पैसा है उतना और मुझे चाहिए. उसका मतलब क्या है? डबल करने का. 100% हाइक मतलब 100% हाइक मतलब, right? This is how you look at the things. Now abhi tak whatever we discussed, it is pretty basic thing, common thing to understand the percentages, right? Now if I want to involve ratios in this, the real thing comes into the picture when I involve ratios in this. Okay? Rishit is asking it is minus 25%. But Rishit, I am here. I am asking only change. Always remember, change is hamesha positive. Change or difference is always positive. Right? Okay. So if I ask you difference between 80 and 60, that is 20. If I ask you difference between 60 and 80, that is also 20. What is the percentage change? It is just change. कितना फर्क है? Positive, negative. I mean, it's always positive. ठीक है? Now, why I am bringing ratios into the picture when I am discussing percentages is these two are siblings. There is no difference between two of them. It's almost same. Percentage is used to compare. Even ratios is also used to compare. Okay. Now, we all know what is ratio. Ratio is basically the comparison of similar quantities. For example, if I say A is to B is equal to, this is the ratio ka symbol, 3 is to 2. It means to say that if the value of B is 2, then the value of A should be 3. Or if I say the ratio of the amount of idlis that they can eat for breakfast. If B can eat 2 idlis, that means A can eat 3 idlis. Right? If at all B can eat 4 idlis, then A can eat, इसका तो इंटू 2 किया, इसका भी इंटू 2 करना पड़ेगा, वो होगा 6. ठीक है, but it always has to be expressed in the simplest form. ठीक है. Now my question is A is to B is equal to 3 is to 2. A is how much percentage more than B? That's my question. A is how much percentage more than B? How do we do this? Should be very simple and easy and fast. No, Madhav. Guys, see you. ये है उसका वैल्यू 3x लिया तो b का वैल्यू 2x लेना पड़ेगा. a का वैल्यू 3x लिया तो b का वैल्यू 2x लेना पड़ेगा. Now when I am asking a is how much percentage more than b, that means I am asking the percentage change. परसेंटेज चेंज का मीनिंग क्या होता है? डिफरेंस अपॉन रेफरेंस इनटू 100. राइट? कूल गाइस, नाउ यू आर टेलिंग इट राइट. नो हर्षल, सी यू. अभी इन दोनों का डिफरेंस कितना है? ये 3x एंड 2x. मेरे पास ए के पास 3 चॉकलेट हो तो बी के पास 2 चॉकलेट है. दोनों का डिफरेंस तो 1 चॉकलेट, एक ही चॉकलेट है. अब मैं रेफरेंस किसका लू, दैट्स ए क्वेश्चन मार्क. इफ यू लुक एट द क्वेश्चन क्लियरली, A is how much percentage more than B? किससे ज्यादा है? B से. किससे? B से. So जो than है ना, that's a keyword. This is the reference. Than के बाद जो भी है B, that's the reference. B कितने का है? 2x. So 2x करो, reference में 100 है. So x cancel. 1 by 2 into 100. 1 by 200 is nothing but 50. The percentage change is 50. You can clearly see इसका 50% is 1. उतना बढ़ा दिया मैंने. इसका 50% is 1. उतना बढ़ा दिया to get the 3. ठीक है. Now one more thing. If I ask, the key learning is going to be here. Everybody see here. if I ask same question by giving the values of A, I say A is equal to 30, A is equal to 30, B is equal to 20. A is equal to 30, B is equal to 20. Now if I ask the same question, if I ask the same question, A is how much percentage more than B? A is how much percentage more than B? Again, it will be the same, na? Percentage change is given by difference upon reference क्या है? 20 into 100, which is 50 percentage. Now इसमें आपको और एक चीज दिखाने वाला हूं, ठीक है? मैं A का वैल्यू 15 लेता हूं, ठीक है? B का वैल्यू 10 लेता हूं. A का वैल्यू 15 लेता हूं, B का वैल्यू 10 लेता हूं. Now if I ask you what is the percentage change, आपकी आंसर अभी भी चेंज नहीं होना है. क्यों? परसेंटेज चेंज विल बी, इन दोनों का डिफरेंस कितना है? 5. रेफरेंस कितना है? 10, बिकॉज बी से कितना परसेंट, राइट? बी से, किससे? बी से. दैट विल बिकम माय रेफरेंस. 5 by 10 of 100, 10 10 कैंसिल, 5 10 जा 50 परसेंटेज, वापस 15%, 50 percentage. Now if you clearly observe, I'll ask, even if I change the question like this, a is equal to 60, b is equal to 40. A is equal to 60, b is equal to 40. Now if I ask you what is the percentage change, matlab a is how much percentage more than b, then again percentage change is equal to difference is 20, reference is 40 into 100. 0 0 2 1 za 2 2 za, answer is 50 percentage. अरे सर, what are you trying to do? हर बार वही तो आ रहा है, वो क्यों करा रहे हो? That might be a question that might be running in your mind, but here you see what I am trying to say is, यहाँ या in this question हमको ये का वैल्यू बी का वैल्यू दोनों पता है, यहाँ भी हमको ये का वैल्यू बी का वैल्यू दोनों पता है, यहाँ भी हमको ए का वैल्यू बी का वैल्यू दोनों पता है. लेकिन इन दिस क्वेश्चन ए का वैल्यू बी का वैल्यू नहीं पता है, उनका रेशियो पता है, उनका रेशियो पता है. इफ यू क्लियरली ऑब्जर्व, 30:20 कितना होता है? फ्रॉम द वैल्यू हियर, 30:20, 3:2. 3:2. 15:20 कितना होता है? वेरी गुड शागुन, कूल. 15:10 कितना होता है? 5 3 जा 5 2 जा 3:2. 60:40 कितना होता है? 60:40, 0 0 कैंसिल, 2 3 जा 2 2 जा 3:2. इवन हियर a is to b कितना दिया हुआ है? हमेशा 3:2. मतलब to find out the percentage change, you need not know the values of the variables. Even if you know the ratios, you can find the percentage change. Even if you know the ratios, you can find the percentage change. Okay, very very important point. Even ratio is enough to find percentage change in variables. We just need to know the ratio of the variables. Okay, this understanding that if you know the ratio, you can find the percentage change will help you a lot in lot of questions in arithmetic. Okay, now if I ask you, I'll give you a question now. A is to B is to C is equal to 2 is to 3 is to 5. ठीक है? इसमें से मैं कुछ क्वेश्चंस लिखता हूँ. Right? A is how much percentage less than C. ठीक है. Question number 2 is B is how much percentage less than A plus C. Question number 3. C is how much percentage more than A. Question number 4. What is B is to D if D is 33.33% more than B. What is A is to C? This is if A is to C. What is A is to, no, what is, I have to change it here. What is F is to C? If A is 20% more than C. Yeah. Try this. Cool Rishit, cool Shanal, cool Praket. Cool Rishit. Come on, guys, try all of them. Good, Shanal. Very good, Rishit. Cool, Arshil. So, guys, let's try to solve this. So here I have A is to B is to C. Here I am only talking about the percentage change and also another ratio. So what I will do, I will use these values whichever are here in this ratio only for the reference. Question number one, A is how much percentage less than C? I need to do difference upon reference by 100. A and C. A is to C. I know it as 2:5. Right? Now, difference is how much? The percentage change. Difference is equal to 3. Reference will be as per C because then ke baad we have C. 5 into 100. I know 1/5 is 20. 23 is a 60%. That's how simple it is. Right? Question number 2. Question number 2 क्या होता है? B is how much percentage less than A plus C? B is how much percentage less than A plus C? So, मुझे अभी B is to A plus C का वैल्यू चाहिए. B कितना है? 3. A plus C कितना है? 2 plus 5. Right? 3:7. Right? I got B is to A plus C. Now the difference between this is 4. Right? Percentage change is given by difference. 3:7 is 4. Reference is what? Reference is A plus C. A plus C value is 7. 4 by 7 of 100. 4 into 100 by 7, which is 14.28, because we know 1/7 is 14.28. 4 8s are 32, 4 2s are 8, 11, 4 4 is 16, 17, 4 1s are 5, 4. So I have 57.12 as the answer for the second one. Let's see Harshil. Question number 3 क्या होता है? C is how much percentage more than A? Again, A is to C का question. Reverse of the first question. ठीक है? A is to C is equal to 2:5. Right? Again, percentage change we are asking. Difference is 3. Reference is, we are asking for C is how much percent more than A. A is 2. 3 by 2 of 100. 2 ones are 250. The 53 is a 150. Right? Full bracket. Now what happens? If at all we are going for the question number 4. A both important. So, now I am asking the ratio by giving the percentage change. Right? Yahan there is a new variable D which is being compared with B. So, if I am talking about B is to D. Okay. Before talking about B is to D, यहाँ हमारी B का वैल्यू क्या है? 3x. Whenever there is ratio A is to B is to C is equal to 2 is to 3 is to 5, मतलब A is equal to 2x, B is equal to 3x, C is equal to 5x. That's what is the actual values. Now here I take B as 2 into x. If at all I am taking B as 3 into x, right? Yeah. B is equal to 3 into x. Now what is it telling? D जो है वो B से 33.33% ज्यादा है. B से 33.33% ज्यादा है. 33.33% का फ्रैक्शन वी नो 1/3. सो D है 3x से भी 33.33%, which is 1/3 of the 3x ज्यादा है. D जो है B से 1/3 ज्यादा है. B से 1/3 ज्यादा है, मतलब 33.33%. 3 cancel, I'll get 4x. Right? Straight away I would write B is to D is equal to 3x is to 4x, 3x is to 4x, which is 3 is to 4. बट लेकिन यहाँ इतना प्रोसेस नहीं करने का जरूरत है. इतना प्रोसेस करने का जरूरत नहीं है. How would I write this? See here. When I have like this is very important. B is to D मैं पहले ही लिख देता हूँ. ठीक है? Right? Now D is 33.33% more than B. Right? 33.33% more than B. The first thing is you need to know 33.33% means in terms of fraction क्या है? 1 by 3. 33.33% is 1 by 3 fraction, you know. So a denominator value है ना, that is very 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 important. मैं क्या करता हूँ, रेफरेंस b है तो ए डिनोमिनेटर b को देता हूँ. b शुड बी 3 का मल्टीपल, क्योंकि इसका 1/3 मैं पहचानने वाला हूं. दैट मीन्स 33.33% ऑफ 3, इसका 1/3 पहचानने वाला हूं. सो आई शुड नॉट गेट ए डेसिमल पॉइंट. I need to get an integer. Now what is 33.33% of b? I don't need to set the variable. I am trying to find the ratio, so I'll take the number only and then I'll write it in the ratio. 33.33% of 3, which is 1/3 of 3, which is 1, right? उतना आपको बढ़ाना है. d is 1/3 of b से 1/3 ज्यादा, so 4 हो गया. So straight away I'll get b is to d is equal to 3 is to 4. ठीक है. आपको करना क्या है, आपको करना क्या है, ए फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट करने के बाद ये डिनोमिनेटर वैल्यू रेफरेंस को देना है. ये फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट करने के बाद ये डिनोमिनेटर वैल्यू रेफरेंस को देना है. डिनोमिनेटर वैल्यू रेफरेंस को देना है. With that logic, I'll go for the fifth question. Right? What is f is to c? I am asking. What is f is to c? Now 20% more than c. So reference कौन बन गया? c. Reference कौन बन गया? c. So c को मैं 5 लेता हूं. c को मैं 5 लेता हूं. रेफरेंस को फ्रैक्शन, परसेंटेज टू फ्रैक्शन का डिनोमिनेटर को दे देने का हमेशा. नाउ इसका 20% कितना है? c का 20%. c का 20%, 20% ऑफ 5 विच इज 1. मतलब ये 1 ज्यादा है, सो +1 करना पड़ेगा आपको, 6 हो जाएगा. सो f is to will be straight away 6. This is how you will have to find the ratios very easily. Once you find out the ratios very easily, you can assign the variables very easily. Here I'll write if x is equal to 6y, then c is equal to 5y. Similarly, here I got b is to d is equal to 4. If b is equal to 3a, then d should be 4a. Right? This is how you allocate the variables. Right? I hope this must be clear for everybody. Now let's see how we can assign the variables when there are big statements. Because arithmetic में क्या होता है? It's all about how you convert the given words into mathematical expressions. How do you convert the words into numbers? That's what is the only trick. ठीक है. Keep the heading as words to numbers. फटाफट कैसे करने का. ठीक है. Now I say A is 25% less than B, which implies A is to B is equal to what? Similarly, C is 9.09% of D, which implies what is C is to D, right? If L is 37.5% more than M, what is M is to L? Okay, question number 1, question number 2, question number 3, question number 4. This is L. P is 44.4% less than Q. Then P plus Q is to P minus Q क्या होता है? Point number 5. If x is 6.67% more than y, ठीक है, then x is to x plus y क्या होता है? Try this. Okay, guys, I assume you must have done it by now. Cool, Rishit. So it's not tough, it's very simple, right? आपको पता होना है कि 25% का फ्रैक्शन क्या है. 25% का फ्रैक्शन क्या है? 1/4, राइट? 25% का फ्रैक्शन 1/4. सो डिनोमिनेटर में 4 है, रेफरेंस बी होता है. सो बी को 4 दिया मैंने, बी को 4 दिया. अब ये क्या बोल रहा है? ए इज 25% लेस देन बी, 25% लेस देन बी. बी से 25% कम है. 25% ऑफ बी इज 1/4 ऑफ 4 विच विल बी 1. मतलब इनडायरेक्टली एक कम है, तो इट विल बी 3/4. What will this be? 3/4. 3:4. Now, question number 2 is different. Now it is asked. It's not asking the percentage change. It's just asking the ratio of C and D. 9.09% is 1/11. We all know it, right? Now here, what is it telling? इस क्वेश्चन का सॉल्यूशन में C is 9.09% of मतलब 1/11 of D. And he is simply asking C is to D. C by D is equal to 1:11, right? So इसको करने के लिए आपको क्या करना है? Ideally, again you have 1/11. रेफरेंस क्या है? D. D को 11 दे देने का. D को 11 दे देने का. अभी he is not telling C is 1/11 more or 1/11 less. He is simply telling he is 1/11 of D. मतलब D 11 हो तो C 1 है. बस इतना ही है. Should be very easy and simple. Very good, Harshil. Let's check. Now coming to question number 3, 37.45 का मतलब 3 into 12.5%, which is 3/8 आपको पता होना है, 3/8 आपको पता होना है, राइट। अब m जो भी है, m is the reference, m is the reference, so m को 8 दो, m को 8 दो। अभी मुझे 3/8 ऑफ m चाहिए क्योंकि उतना ज्यादा है l। 3/8 ऑफ m कितना होता है? 3/8 ऑफ m, m is already 8, so 3 ज्यादा, मतलब I should get plus 3, which is 11. So my answer must be 8:11. Harshil, I think you have to change your third question. Okay, you didn't do the third question. 37.5% is 3/8, आपको फटाफट याद होना चाहिए, ठीक है। नाउ P is 44.44% less than Q. 44.44% is 4 into 11.11%, right? 11.11% is 1 by 9, so 4 by 9. So P is 4 by 9 less than Q. डिनोमिनेटर में 9 है, सो दैन के बाद Q है, Q मेरा रेफरेंस है। सो पहले मैं P प्लस Q एंड P माइनस Q नहीं पहचानता हूं, पहले Q को क्या देना है वो पता करना है मुझे। सो इफ एट ऑल आई हैव टू फाइंड आउट P इज टू Q हियर फर्स्ट, Q को 9 देता हूं, Q को 9 देता हूं। अभी 44.44% विच इज 4/9, 4/9 ऑफ Q, 4/9 ऑफ 9 विल बी 4। 4 यहां नहीं आता है, लेस होना चाहिए, इससे 4 लेस होना चाहिए, तो 5/9 आता है, राइट। सॉरी हर्षिल, 37.5 was not really visible, it's okay. So P is to Q is equal to 5:9. P is to Q is equal to 5:9. Now I didn't ask you what is P is to Q, but I asked you P plus Q is to P minus Q. Now what will you do? It implies P plus Q is to P minus Q. You can write it as P plus Q is 5 plus 9, P minus Q is 5 minus 9, 14 is to minus 4, 7 is to minus 2. So you will get this negative here. Okay, you will get this negative. Ratio is negative. Ratio can be negative. Okay, so once you get P and Q in terms of units, those units can be kept in P plus Q and P minus Q also. Now what happens in the next question? Given X is 6.67% more than Y. So X है, Y है। 6.67% basically is 1/15। 6.67% क्या होता है? 1/15। और रेफरेंस क्या है? जो दैन के बाद होता है, दैन के बाद y है, y को 15 देना ही पड़ेगा। 1/15 ऑफ y कितना है? 1/15 ऑफ y विच इज 1/15 ऑफ 15, 1 ही होगा। सो x जो है इससे 1 ज्यादा होगा, सो मैं क्या करना पड़ेगा? +1। आंसर विल बी 16:15। That is what is x is to y. But am I supposed to find out x is to y? No. I am supposed to find out x is to x plus y. Right? x की जगह 16 ले लेता हूँ, x plus y की जगह 16 plus 15 ले लेता हूँ। So 16 plus 15 is 31. So मेरा आंसर होगा 16:31। ठीक है। So now that you understood how to use percentages and ratios at the same time, ठीक है। Now if I ask you one question here, one important question, this is where the real learning starts, everybody. If A is or if A has 8 chocolates and B has 3 5/8 chocolates, or 8 or 4 3/8 chocolates. 4 3/8 chocolates. Find A has how much percentage more than B? Tell me. Okay guys, I'm getting the answers. So इसका दो तरीका है. क्वेश्चन नंबर 6, राइट? क्वेश्चन नंबर 6 का सॉल्यूशन. ठीक है, सी हियर. Basically percentage change is what I am asking. Percentage change is given by difference upon, let's see, Rishit, difference upon reference into 100, right? इन दोनों में 8 बड़ा है, so difference वहां लेते हैं हम. 8 minus 4 3/8 upon more than b. reference क्या होगा? 4 3/8 नीचे into 100. बट पहले 4 3/8 जो भी है वो मिक्स्ड फ्रैक्शन में है, so I cannot simplify it right like this. I'll simplify it using 4 3/8 is equal to 8 into 4 plus 3/8, right? I'm converting it into normal fraction. 32 plus 3, 35/8, right? This is what is 4 3/8. Now what will happen to this? 8 minus 35/8 upon 35/8 into 100. This is 64 minus 35 upon 8 upon 35/8 into 100, right? 64 minus 35 would be 29 upon 35 into 100. उसके बाद इसको सिंप्लीफाई करने का, 5 7 जा 5 20 जा 9 2 जा 580/7, 7 8 जा 56, 2 आएगा, 7 2 जा 14 6 आएगा, 7 8 जा 56, 2 7 2 जा 14 6, 4 आएगा, 7 5 जा 35, 82.85% आ जाएगा. So this is the traditional method of doing this question. This is the traditional method of doing this question. Now the same question I'll use the ratios. I got 82.85%, right? Let me take a new paper. What did I have? A is equal to 8 chocolates, B is equal to 4 3/8 chocolates. Now I had to do a lot of calculations to find out the percentage change. But I will not do that much now. I will find out the ratio first. I'll find out the ratio first. Then I'll get the answer very fast. See here. इसको I can write it as 8 4 the 32, 32 plus 3, 35/8. Right? B का वैल्यू हमको in terms of normal fraction में आ गया. 4 is 32, 32 plus 3, 35/8. Now, instead of doing this percentage change formula as difference upon difference by 100, पहले find out the value of A by B, which is the ratio. क्या होगा? ऊपर 8 होगा, नीचे 35/8 होगा. Right? I'm trying to find out the ratio. I'm not trying to find out the percentage change. If you know the ratio, percentage change is very easy. Now what happens? 8 goes to ऊपर. 8 8 is 64/35. मतलब मुझे रेशियो आ गया. A का वैल्यू 64 हो तो B का वैल्यू 35. The moment I get this, as he is asking, A is how much percentage more than B. Now I'll do the difference, percentage by difference upon reference into 100. Difference कितना है इन दोनों का? 25. Reference कितना है? Because B से कितना ज्यादा पूछ रहा है. Reference होगा B. B will be 35. Sorry, 29 है ना? 64 minus 35, 29 by 35 into 100. 5 sevens are 520s are 580 by 7, which is 82.85. Right? Something which we got after a lot of calculation. If you find out the ratio, percentage change पहचानना बहुत easy है. ठीक है कार्तिक, I think some calculation mistake from your side. The answer is 82.85%. Right? Sir, आपने percentages application दिया है और ratios का application दिया है, पर लेकिन इसको questions में कैसे implement करें? ठीक है, now you see how we can use this very easily. ठीक है, if cost price of an article is 28 and selling price of an article is 63, right? Now I ask you, find profit percentage. Find profit percentage. Right? The procedure is easy. Right? Profit percentage का formula क्या होता है? Profit percentage is equal to selling price minus cost price upon cost price into 100. ऐसा लिख के आप profit percentage पहचानते हो, right? Selling price कितना है? 63. Cost price कितना है? 28. Cost price कितना है? 28 into 100. उसके बाद 63 minus 28 कितना है? 40, 35. 35 upon 28 into 100. Right? I can see 7 4s are 7 5s are 4 1s are 4 20s are 4 25s are 4 2s are 4 5s are, right? 25 5s are 125. मतलब profit percentage is 125. So how did I solve this? I solved it using the profit percentage का formula. But here cost price is involved, selling price is involved. I don't need to use the formula only. I don't need formula only. Right? What will I do? I'll simply find out what is selling price upon cost price. Okay? This is very, 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 very important, guys. See here. Selling price upon cost price. Selling price कितना है? 63. Cost price कितना है? 28. Simply इसका ratio पहचानो. You don't need to find out all this. 7 9s are 7 4s are. Ratio पहचान लिया. Now profit percentage आपको difference upon reference into 100 से मिल जाएगा, क्योंकि cost price is the reference, selling price is the final value. Difference कितना है? 5. Reference क्या है? Cost price. Profit की केस में reference होगा cost price, because cost price पे ही गिनते हो आप profit percentage. niche 4 into 100. 4 ones are 425. The answer will be 125%, which you will get as fatafat. You just need to know what is the ratio of selling price and cost price. You will get the profit percentage in a snap. Now I'll ask you, like, after 20% discount, after 20% discount, a product is, so, or let me say 20% loss. Why should I go for discount first? 20% loss. A product is sold at rupees 64. Okay. Find the cost price. ऐसा एक क्वेश्चन दिया हुआ है. After 20% loss, a product is sold at rupees 64. Find cost price. Right? ऐसे करते हैं. देखो, इसको फॉर्मूला के थ्रू करना है तो मुझे प्रॉब्लम नहीं है. जब लॉस परसेंटेज इज डिफाइंड बाय, जब लॉस होता है कॉस्ट प्राइस ज्यादा होता है, सेलिंग प्राइस कम होता है, राइट? कॉस्ट प्राइस माइनस सेलिंग प्राइस अपॉन रेफरेंस तो कॉस्ट प्राइस होगा, कॉस्ट प्राइस इनटू 100, राइट? ऐसा करके लॉस की जगह 20 रखते हैं, राइट? कॉस्ट प्राइस कितना है पता नहीं, बट लेकिन बेचा कितने पे? 64 पे. डिवाइड बाय कॉस्ट प्राइस इनटू 100, राइट? व्हाट डू आई डू? 20 इंटू सीपी आ जाएगा, is equal to 100 CP minus 6400, which will be 100 CP minus 20 CP is 80 CP is equal to 6400, which implies CP is equal to 6400 by 80. 0 0 cancel, 8 ones are 8 80s are, right? ऐसे मुझे कॉस्ट प्राइस मिल जाता है, ऐसे मुझे कॉस्ट प्राइस मिल जाता है, बट लेकिन मैं ऐसे फॉर्मूला के थ्रू जाता ही नहीं हूं, because here only cost price and selling price are involved and percentage is involved. I bring ratios into the picture. When I bring ratios into the picture, मेरा job इतना आसान होता है. देखो, I'll write selling price upon cost price. हमेशा ये नीचे नीचे cost price, ऊपर selling price. ठीक है? उन्होंने क्या बोला? मुझे 20% लॉस आया, मतलब मैं 100 रुपया इन्वेस्ट किया तो मुझे 20 रुपया लॉस, राइट? मतलब क्या होना चाहिए? कॉस्ट प्राइस 100 हो तो सेलिंग प्राइस 80 होना चाहिए, कॉस्ट प्राइस 100 हो तो सेलिंग प्राइस 80 होना चाहिए. सो 0 0 2 5 जा 2 4 जा, मुझे सेलिंग प्राइस बाय कॉस्ट प्राइस का रेशियो आ गया. मैं क्या करता हूँ? सेलिंग प्राइस तो 64 पता है, सब्स्टिट्यूट करो. 64 बाय कॉस्ट प्राइस इज इक्वल टू 4 by 5, x इक्वल टू 64 into 5 by 4. 4 1 जा, बिकॉज 5 उधर जाएगा, 4 नहीं जाएगा. 4 1 जा 4 16 16 5 जा 80, right? I would get the answer in a single second. The only thing is I need to know the ratio of it. The advantage of dealing with the ratios is you can't make a mistake even if you want to make a mistake. Okay? Everybody, if you understood this, type wow in the chat box. Now, try this question. After 6.67% discount, A product is sold at rupees rupees 84. Okay. Find the mark price on which discount is given. Try to find the answer. Thanks, Rashid. Thanks, Drashti. Thanks, Rushti. Thanks, Shaurya. Thanks, Akash. Thanks, Harshil. Thanks, Deep Online, for sending me the reply. Thanks, Chanel. Very good, Rishit. Guys, see you. Here we have to use all the skills that I have taught you till now today. The thing is, the discussion is happening about market price and selling price. Right? हम डिस्काउंट किस पे देते हैं? मार्केट प्राइस में, जो मार्क हुआ होगा. डिस्काउंट देने के बाद जो बेचते हैं उसको हम सेलिंग प्राइस बोलते हैं. राइट. नाउ डिस्काउंट परसेंटेज का फॉर्मूला होगा, डिस्काउंट जितने भी दिया विथ रेस्पेक्ट टू मार्क प्राइस इनटू 100. उस हिसाब से करना है तो बहुत टाइम लगता है, क्योंकि इसको लेते हैं हम 6.67%. देखो हर्षिल, एमपी को लेते हैं, फाइंड द मार्क प्राइस पता नहीं, सेलिंग प्राइस इज ₹84, मार्क प्राइस को एक्स लेते हैं इंटू 100, और इस 100 को उस तरफ लेके जाना है. 6.67% बाई 100 इज इक्वल टू एक्स माइनस 84 बाई एक्स. 6.67 बाई 100 का मतलब क्या होता है? 1/15. 1/15 is 6.67%. We all know that, right? Now x is equal to 15x minus 84 into 15. ठीक है. x इस तरफ आया तो 14x is equal to 84 into 15. 14 ones are 14 six are, therefore x equal to 90. Right? If at all you want to go with the formula way, this is the way. But we will not go with the formula. हमको रेशियोस अच्छे से समझ में आता है, उस रेशियोस को यूज करते हैं. ठीक है. मैंने क्या बोला? लेट्स टेक सेलिंग प्राइस अपॉन मार्क प्राइस. जो भी रेफरेंस है हमेशा नीचे रख लो फॉर एडवांटेज. ठीक है. यहां भी मैंने कॉस्ट प्राइस को नीचे रख दिया, वैसे यहां मार्क प्राइस को नीचे रख दिया. ठीक है. नाउ व्हाट इज इट टेलिंग? 6.67% डिस्काउंट दिया हुआ है. 6.67% डिस्काउंट दिया हुआ है. 6.67% इज इन फ्रैक्शन व्हाट? 6.67% इन फ्रैक्शन मुझे पता है 1/15. मैंने क्या बोला? जो भी रेफरेंस है उसको डिनोमिनेटर देना पड़ेगा, उस लॉजिक से यहाँ मार्केट प्राइस रेफरेंस है तो 15 किसको दूंगा, 15 मार्केट प्राइस को दूंगा, 15 मार्केट प्राइस को दिया। नाउ ए न्यूमरेटर क्या है, 1/15 ऑफ डिनोमिनेटर का लेस, बिकॉज डिस्काउंट दिया है ना, मार्क प्राइस भी दिया होगा। मार्क प्राइस 15 रुपीज हो तो 1/15 ऑफ 15 कितना होता है, मतलब 6.67% ऑफ 15। डिनोमिनेटर कितने थे उतने ही देते, तो 1 ही कम करना पड़ेगा मोस्ट ऑफ द टाइम्स आपको। 15 माइनस 1 14 हो जाते हैं, राइट। फटाफट इन ए सिंगल स्टेप, बिकॉज ऑफ नोइंग दैट परसेंटेज टू फ्रैक्शन, आई कुड फाइंड आउट द रेशियो वेरी इजीली, राइट। अब कुछ बाकी नहीं है, सिर्फ 84 है, उसको सेलिंग प्राइस में रखने का। 84 अपॉन मार्क प्राइस इज इक्वल टू 14 अपॉन 15, 14 1 जा 14 6 जा, mark price is equal to 15 6 जा 90, right? You will get the answer super fast. बस आपको इतना पता होना है, परसेंटेज को फ्रैक्शन में कन्वर्ट करना, रेफरेंस को उसका डिनोमिनेटर का देना, और जितना भी कम करना है उतना कम करना या ज्यादा करना, ठीक है। इट इज एज सिंपल एज दैट, एंड सेम थिंग कैन बी अप्लाइड इवन फॉर, आई वुड से, time on work, time speed distance, जहां जहां percentages ratios are involved, you can always use this method and not just in profit loss. Even for simple interest and compound interest, you can go with the ratio method, okay. But whenever you are trying to solve profit loss discount questions, try to use this method, you will get the answers faster, okay. Wherever there is percentage change, go for this. Arithmetic questions fast हो जाता है if you use ratios into it. Profit loss may be ratios law, percentage may be ratios law. The moment you bring the ratios into the picture, it will be very easy and faster. Okay, even the ratios will help you a lot in time speed distance. How we can use the ratios in time speed distance and other chapters I'll discuss later, right? I hope you had a lot of understanding of how to deal with the ratios, and you will ensure you will apply these techniques whenever you practice arithmetic questions. Okay, on that note, I'm done for the day. Okay, see you all. Take care.